Napoli have done a complete 180 under Antonio Conte compared to last year. A team that stumbled to a 10th place finish now sits right at the top of the Serie, leaving fans in shock. But the real surprise isn't just where they're sitting on the table, it's how they are playing. This isn't the fluid attacking Napoli of past years under the guys like Spalletti. Instead, Conte's approach has brought in something entirely new, with disciplined tactics, defensive reinforcements, and key players like Scott McTominay and Romelu Lukaku. Napoli has transformed into a team that's all about winning, no frills, no extras, just results. So how exactly did Antonio Conte turn Napoli into a powerhouse almost instantly? Well, that's what we'll be talking about today. So what's going on, everyone? You are listening to Back of the Net here. I hope you're all doing well. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and let's get into it. Now, Conte's arrival didn't just bring tactical tweaks, it brought a mentality shift. What does that mean though? Well, if you watched Conte's teams over the years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that win at all cost mentality, a style where aesthetics kind of take a backseat to just sheer efficiency. Under Spalletti, Napoli were all about flair. They prioritized beauty and creativity in the game, but that style left gaps open, ones that cost them in tight matches and in big competitions. But Antonio Conte's Napoli, it's something else. He's instilled that signature kind of Juventus mentality, where it's not just about winning, it's about dominating every aspect of the game, mentally and physically. Look at how they play now. Players are taking fewer risks with possession, choosing quick, decisive moves over elaborate plays. Defenders are sticking to their roles, staying organized without overcommitting. Midfielders, while they're grinding, tracking back, and making sure the opposition really has a moment's peace. This mentality shift has turned Napoli into more of a resilient and relentless team, one that isn't just looking to outplay you, but they're looking to break you down completely. Another thing that Antonio Conte has overhauled is Napoli's defense. He's transformed what was once a very shaky backline into one of the toughest teams to break down in the Serie A. It's not just about new players or new formations. Conte has approached this change with a clear plan, systematically targeting Napoli's defensive structure and mindset. Under Spalletti, Napoli's defense was often reactive, relying on individuals to clean up after breakdowns. But Conte, we're seeing a proactive defensive system. He's introduced his classic 3 at the back formation, which keeps defenders organized and gives wingbacks freedom to attack without really leaving many gaps. The defenders are disciplined, focusing on their zones rather than chasing the ball, and this makes them less vulnerable to quick counterattacks. Conte has also locked down their approach to set pieces. Napoli's no longer scrambling in the box, each player knows their role, reducing the chaos that used to cost them goals. And even the midfielders are dropping back to add that extra layer of protection that Conte loves in his team. The results are speaking for themselves. Napoli is conceding way fewer goals this season, and opponents are struggling to find spaces in the final third when playing against Napoli. This isn't the high-risk, flashy defense Napoli fans were used to. It's a solid, unbreakable wall, and Conte's defensive overhaul has turned Napoli into a team that is very tough to beat and that's laying the foundation for their success. One of the most impressive changes Conte has brought in is kind of his tactical flexibility. This is a big shift from a more rigid system they had before, where Spalletti mostly relied on a 4-3-3. Conte's come in with a willingness to adapt based on the opponent, switching formations to ensure Napoli always has the edge. His main setup is still his classic 3-5-2. This formation gives Napoli a solid defensive core and lets the midfield control the game, creating a strong foundation for both the defense and the attack. The two forwards press aggressively, and the wingbacks stretch defenses wide, creating overloads and spaces to exploit. But Conte doesn't stop at just the 3-5-2. Against teams that sit deeper, we've seen him switch to a 3-4-3, which pushes wingers higher up, giving Napoli more attacking options. This shift has been crucial against lower block teams, allowing Napoli to find new attacking lanes. Conte has also gone with a 4-4-2 diamond in high-stakes games, where they're more in control in the middle. This setup lets them overload the midfield, press harder, and transition quickly, adding even more unpredictability to their game. This adaptability has made Napoli a nightmare for opposition managers, not really ever knowing what to expect from Antonio Conte. And the tactical flexibility is a huge reason Napoli is performing so well under Antonio Conte this season. Look, to wrap it all up, Antonio Conte's arrival at Napoli has marked a whole new chapter in the club's journey to the top of Italian and European football. From instilling a winning mentality to completely overhauling their defense, Conte has redefined Napoli's identity on and off the pitch. His tactical flexibility and his drive to adapt, whether it's shifting formations or demanding relentless energy, has turned Napoli into a force to be reckoned with. It's not just about the beautiful attacking football anymore. It's about a team that knows how to grind out results, adapt to any opponent, and most importantly, win. Conte has now given Napoli fans more than just a team to cheer for. He's given them hope for real, sustainable success. So whether you're a Napoli fan or just a football fan in general, one thing is clear: this Napoli side isn't here to entertain, they're here to conquer. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about Conte? Has he been the missing piece for Napoli, or do you still see weaknesses in his approach? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.